Alright, let me get it intact here. Hello YouTube viewers, once again I'm back. Black Indigo addressing my channel first because all of my videos I link to my channel. And I remember typing this in a text to you a while ago, but you have so many subscribers, so many viewers, so many text messages, I probably was like a leaf in the wind along with the other leaves blowing. So hey. But of course, to my people normally watch my channel and my subscribers, like I said, I'm pretty much browsing videos, just checking out different things that I wish to respond to. As far as prophecy and politics is playing itself out, John McCain, well, okay, I do another video blog on it, but the majority of what's happening that I spoke was going to happen is already happening, so leave it at that. Okay, I decided, I was going to disconnect my videos when I respond to things outside of the things pertaining to my channel, but I decided, I'm going to go leave it, let it stick, so each time I'm on here, my, the subscribers, people that normally view my channel can know what I'm responding to and what's going on with me and my channel each time I make a move. And friends as well. Okay, just had to get that out the way. Now, Black Indigo, I want to address you on several things. I know you got a lot of videos about weave, and I want to kind of discuss first about that. Weave was in Egyptian culture. The Egyptian women often wear weave and tracks and etc. That's where eyeliner came from. That's where the big loop earrings, like I see what you wear in your videos, came from. That's where tattoos, the big thick herringbones, like Tupac, and you see a lot of blacks wear the big thick herringbones. The Egyptians wore it, and if you go look up Egyptian princes and goddesses, well, not goddesses, but Egyptian princes, queens, kings, you will see big thick herringbones around their neck. But of course the herringbone style is kind of different, the Egyptian style versus what we wear, but still similar to big thick herringbones. So the weave came from the Egyptian culture. First thing I wanted to talk about, okay, knock that out the way. It's out of here. Okay. Now the main thing what I wanted to address, I see you did several videos about single parenting. Well, let me explain something on that as far as single parenting, as far as dealing with the black men. And I know as far as my white brothers and sisters is watching, like, okay, I see he going for the Afrocentric thing. No, this just kind of straighten things out with the issues at home within my own race, I guess. But hey, but what happened with the black man? The reason, the society, a big majority of what's in the black culture, what's in our society, where it is today, as far as single mothers and males scattering from here to there like a rooster and hens. Well, if you remember in slavery times in history, how they used to use the male like a breeder. The male would sleep with this female, or he'll really supposed to take as his wife to be, but instead they had the male to breed with different women like a dog, and the different women to have a lot of children, 8, 9 children. And that's why great grandma or granddad or grandma great dad got 8, 9 children, because the slave master have the male slave to breed have like 8, 9 children. And see the mic kind of awkward there. Have the male to have 8, 9 children, and then afterwards ship that male off where he can be the father that he wants to be to his family. Ship him off and sell him to somebody else, so the next slave master can cause him to breed with another woman. So when the slave master calls the male to breed with these women, the women have like 8 or 9 kids, and if the majority of them boys, they feed them, raise them up, and teach them how to work in the fields, teach them how to plow and pick cotton, etc. So they use males more like they do dogs. They use them to breed with different women. And when these males breathe, if they was real strong and healthy, how they looked at it is, well, if we get this black healthy male slave to breed with this woman, well, she'll have healthy black healthy boys or black healthy children, and we can use those black healthy children to raise them up to put them out into the field. The same way as you see how a lot of people do with puppies, the same way they deal with blacks, same way they deal with the slaves, is they take the male dog, breed with the female dog, she have puppies, don't need the male dog anymore, now I got the puppies, so I can raise them up as my own and sell them how I wish to sell them. So that where that trend back in the slavery times has now became a culture, has became a culture. That's why a lot of black men are afraid to commit, because of the great granddad or granddad said, these your kin people over here, these your kin people over there. That's where the afraid of commitment part is, because of the fact of, in the past, the male slave being used as a breeder, and he really couldn't commit because there was no guarantee that he could be there for the woman, that he could provide for her and the children, because the high risks or chances of him being sold off to another slave master only to breed and sleep with different women again. So it was in the mentalities of the males, the black males, to be a father in the house. But of course, a lot of times the slave master broke those families up, so selling off the father or selling off the father's children to hurt the families or to punish them. So because that been going on for almost 400 years, as long as slavery was, that trend has become a culture, where now black males look at women, and instead of looking at them to want to commit to marrying them, it's more looking at them like, man, she got nice hips, nice legs, I wouldn't mind doing this or doing that. It's not like, man, she's beautiful, I wouldn't mind having her as a wife. You know, I bet she'll make a good wife. I'd love to claim her as my wife to be. But instead, it's look at her hips, look at her lips. Yeah. So I thought I covered it as far as with the black males, as history plays a major part in why the black male is thinking of the pimp mentality, because of how our culture was destroyed and almost completely obliterated during the slavery times. So that's where that male going from woman to woman, having different babies, not being there for her, because that trend became a culture. Now, it's no excuse. It's no excuse none whatsoever for any father, black, white, Asian, whomever, to not be there for his children. Regardless if you had a child out of wedlock or not, father should still be there for his children. But it's some males who are, sorry excuse for me, and that, you know, not only are afraid to commit in a relationship or a marriage, but afraid to make the commitment to their children, to play that role model that their children need. So hey, so hope my normal viewers that watch my channel enjoy the different blogs. I ain't making my channel all about this, but like I said, it's some things that I just feel like can't keep silent on, and I gotta respond. But Black Indigo, you will hear more from me, but I just felt I had to respond to this one. So as I always depart, peace be unto you, and Christ for life.